What's up, everyone? It's Liz with Ghastly Cards. Welcome back to another episode of Friday Night in Paldea. I am really excited. The work week is over. We are now in the weekend, heading into the weekend, and we have another Tera Raid from our friends at the Pokemon Company for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. So, this Tera Raid, I'm actually just gonna I grabbed a little image so we can take a look at these two awesome legendary Pokemon. We have Walking Wake and Iron Leaves, depending on which version of this game you have. Tonight, we're going to try and get ourselves an Iron Leaves during this 5-star Tera Raid. So, not quite as intimidating as some of those 7-star raids we've been seeing lately, but still really, fun nonetheless to try to put our minds together and hopefully, choose the right Pokemon to go up against these two big boys here. I am actually not completely sure if we're going to be able to find a Tera Raid for Walking Wake. Hopefully, if anybody joins the stream and you are playing through Scarlet, oh, my little thing just went dark here. If you do play Pokemon Scarlet and you happen to find this live, I would love to join one of your Tera Raids, take a shot at getting this Walking Wake. But, Iron Leaves is also a really, really cool Pokemon. I think this Tera Raid event has already occurred in the past. So, as they always say, if you've already caught either of these two Pokemon in the last Tera Raid event, you won't be able to catch them again, but you'll be able to continue battling them for any of the goodies that they may have dropped. Compared to, I think, some of the other Tera Raids, of course, like the 3 Gen 1 starters, that 7-star Tera Raid, Meganium, there's been a little bit less, I think, chatter about this one. Usually you see people like Pokemon Cast or Blaine's posting their strategies, different Pokemon that you can try to use, but I haven't really seen a lot of that in the community lately. So I guess the way we always do on this channel, we're just gonna wing it, and hopefully the knowledge that I've picked up over the last couple of Tera Raids can really help us out here, and we can just kind of do this on our own. So I love these two screenshots of these Pokemon. I think they're so cool. I truthfully wish we had got Walking Wake in Violet. I just love that Pokemon. Suicune was like my favorite Pokemon when I was playing through Crystal a long, long time ago. So I'm a little bit biased. I kind of am like, why didn't we get that one? But Iron Leaves is also really cool. We actually just got the full art of Iron Leaves, I believe, in the Cyber Judge Japanese set. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think there's the full art of Iron Leaves in that one, and that is such a cool Pokemon card. So excited either way. Just gonna kind of jump right into it. I'm actually over in Kitakami, Blueberry Academy right now. If you guys caught my last stream last Friday, I'm getting a little bit farther in this story. So it's been really fun kind of working through this, but we're going to take a break today and hopefully, go find Iron Leaves. So I did look up ahead, Iron Leaves for this Tera Raid event. Ooh, right out of the gate. Hello, sir. Right out of the gate, this will be a Psychic Tera Pokemon, so weaknesses there are going to be a Bug Pokemon, Ghost, or Dark. And I'm just going to run from this dude. I'm still rocking Venusaur, because that's how we defeated the last 5-star Tera Raid from last week, which was super fun if you had a chance to tune in. We had a really good time problem solving with that one with a couple of people in the chat, so that was really a good time, and hopefully we can bring that magic again this Friday. So as always, a bit of a newbie here on YouTube. If anybody joins and they notice anything off about the audio or anything like that, please let me know. Getting better with OBS, but it still likes to give me problems now and then, so... Ooh, a float stone. What was that? That looks pretty cool. Ooh. I love this Pokemon. What's your name again? Let's see. I'm just pressing all of the buttons right now. Okay. Meowstic. What a cutie. Venusaur is over here, free battling for me. But like I said, there's also, I guess, like a shiny event kind of going on right now. There's 3 mass outbreaks. I saw Pokemon Cast Steve posted something about that earlier today. I think it's really easy right now to get shiny Shinx. Who else was there? I think there was like 3 different Pokemon right now that are happening in mass outbursts, or outbreaks rather. So who knows? Depending on how long I play today, maybe I'll try to go do a first channel shiny hunt. Because if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm trying to work towards, I guess, work up the muster, work up the courage to go and do some shiny hunting. I can't believe how many items are just like hanging out around here right now. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these and then I will check the Poke Portal. So yeah, fun things happening in the game right now. It's a good time to be a newbie in Pokemon Violet. I think it's also a good time to be a very seasoned vet, because I think you can get a lot out of these Tera Raids that keep popping up. So look at all of these things like just chilling in the water here. There's so many like different items. I hit the wrong button, but now we're here, so. Meowstic, also. I'm a little bit confused, because I thought this Pokemon was blue. Chances are I'm gonna just like knock you up. Sorry. Maybe that's the female version, and the other one's a male Pokemon. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna check out, connect to the internet, check out the Poke Portal. And, oh, here we go. Here's that shiny, I guess you can't call it a shiny event, it's not really what it's called, but mass outbreaks, strike gold with mass outbreaks of Pokemon, a golden opportunity, I guess that's what I was hearing. Monday, I would assume that's going to be Monday the 29th. I know my video is kind of covering that up there. Let's see if I can maybe, yeah, here we go. Friday, today, until Monday, May 6th. So that's interesting. So this is overlapping with the Tera Raid for Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Shiny Pokemon are more likely to appear in special mass outbreaks. So I guess as I'm going through this tonight, I will check this out. Yeah, so Paldea, that's where you can find Magikarp and Varoom. Kitakami is Shinx, and Blueberry Academy is Relor. So I wonder if there's going to be some shiny Relor. I think I saw someone comment on Pokemon Cast's post that I saw earlier that they were able to find these shiny Pokemon without doing anything. Like they just like randomly spawned, which is pretty cool. Let's check out just the, standard Tera Raid information here. You have until Monday, May 6th. This started yesterday, Thursday. 5-star Tera Raid battles, like I said, obviously not quite as challenging as some of those 7-star Tera Raids, but Paradox Pokemon cannot normally be encountered. So yeah, let's go check it out and see. I think the first Pokemon I'm going to try with this Tera Raid is going to be Darkrai. You guys know Darkrai is like one of my favorite Pokemon. So go ahead and check out the map. Keep an eye out if there's any mass outbreaks. But it looks like that is the bug. Crystal. Tera Raid. See, maybe you have to go back to Paldea, potentially. There's already one right here. A mass outbreak. Alright. Maybe we'll come back to this, because that would be super fun to catch a shiny. Wow, they are truly like everywhere. Someone said they knocked out like 60 of this Pokemon. I already forget the name of it because it's like a kind of weird looking bug Pokemon. Alright, let me just check Paldea real quick. Change map. Oh, I was already in Paldea. Okay. Let's zoom in here. There's that Varoom mass outbreak happening. Yeah, so I guess, and Magikarp. So they're all kind of lurking around. I really want to take care of this Tera Raid, and then maybe I'll pop around there. Wouldn't it be crazy if I ended up getting a shiny? The first wild-caught shiny on this channel? Alright. Let's see. I mean, here is the Ghost Tera Raid. Weird. Where is... Oh, you know what? I probably have to check the Poke Portal. No, wait, I just did. Why don't I see it? But yeah, if anybody joins the chat and you're playing Pokemon Scarlet, and you want to battle together for that Walking Wake, I would absolutely love you for it. I guess I'm just gonna fly over here first. Or is it? Yeah. No, I'll just set. Let's go check this one out and see if this is it. I don't think this is it. But I will set the disclaimer now. If you're new here, I am a beginner level Pokemon Violet. I guess I can't really say that anymore. I'm like a step above a beginner level Pokemon player right now in Pokemon Violet, so it's going to be a lot of trial and error, I think, and then depending on how it goes and what solutions I find tonight, I'll probably try to do another beginner tutorial. If you caught my other tutorial videos for like Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, those were super fun to make, and I feel like sometimes the strategies of these like really seasoned Pokemon Violet players maybe overlook some of the really simple steps that a beginner should take when they're trying to defeat these Tera Raids, like obvious things like, you know, where to find your Fairy Feather for Sylveon, you know, when you're trying to build out for, who was that? I think it was Venusaur maybe? Just like little things like that I try to like pay attention to, because when I'm trying to figure it out myself, it's like crazy because I'm a beginner. So if I can save somebody the hassle of roaming around and trying to find things, you know, it's fun to make those. Alright, so I don't have a lot of faith that this is going to be it, but let me just check it out. Yeah, alright, that looks like a fat pincer. Maybe it's like a golem, or I don't know. Alright, let me check another one. Like I said, we're real beginner over here, so might take a second to find this Tera Raid. I mean, I hope, like, that I find it, I would assume. I don't think it's here in the Blueberry Academy, so I'm gonna just flip over, take another look through Paldea. That does not say Psychic to me. If you're in the chat and you see anything that I'm like totally overlooking, or if you know where this Tera Raid usually spawns, let me know. It's just kind of weird. Usually it jumps right out at me and I fly to it. All I'm seeing is a bunch of shiny Magikarp chilling around. I'm gonna look in Kitakami. There's the Shinx! He's pretty high up on my list. I think I would most likely want to go for the shiny Shinx, and I feel like that's a pretty common shiny, but still would be super fun. That's an lightning. I was like 99.9% sure that Iron Leaves was a psychic, but I'm gonna check it again. Alright. So I was right. Iron Leaves is, in fact, a psychic. Maybe I just overlooked it, which would be really funny. And not at all surprising. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I probably overlooked it, thinking that it wasn't the right one. Oh, here it is! It's pink, that's why. Alright, that's why I wasn't seeing it. Alright, so let's see. Looks like I need to... I'm gonna go ahead and fly here, and then once I get there, I'll begin to build out Darker Eye to hopefully defeat Iron Leaves. I haven't like gone completely blind into a Tera Raid event yet. Usually with the other ones, like the 7-star Tera Raids and everything, I've been like using items and having a strategy and taking cues from Steve on Pokemon Cast. But I feel like I've learned enough to maybe accomplish this by myself. Alright. I am not dressed for this snowy weather. And just avoid this altogether and maybe go around. Oh my word. And I think it should be right up over this mountain thing here. Yeah. If you've already done this Tera Raid and you do happen to stop by, like, let me know what you did. I'd love to try out your strategy. Here he is. Iron Leaves. Alright. Whoa. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna start to get this ready, I guess. Maybe what I'll do, I think, is check out Iron Leaves Tera Raid stats. Looks like Gamer Guide has quite a bit of content around this. It is shiny locked, so no shiny is available. Honestly, this one's like a 5-star, so I'm really not feeling like it's going to be super tough. It looks like it has Psyblade, Leaf Blade, Mega Horn, and Sword Stance as its attack moves. I'm not like super intimidated by it, but I do want to swap in Darkrai. Find this guy, my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon. This is also a situation that I could use Gengar, which would be really fun. So maybe I'll just pop Gengar in there. I think what I'll try to do is do it one with a dark Pokemon, one with a ghost Pokemon, and then choose like a really good bug Pokemon if I have one. If I have one. I don't really like... I don't love the bug Pokemon. But let's see. So Darkrai is not holding anything as of right now, so let me just see what I've got here. Maybe help him out a little bit. Okay. Oh. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That's weird. I don't really know what that means. See what I tell you. There's always like some sort of like technical issue. Let me see here. What's going on? I don't know anything. Stream settings, perhaps. My stream health is poor. Sorry guys, if it's not working the way we anticipated. Maybe my bandwidth is pretty low. I don't know what that is that's about. Sorry. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep going and hope that the bandwidth gets a little better. I know that John is on a call in the next room, so maybe it's eating up a little bit of our bandwidth right now. I'm not really sure. Alright. Soft sand. Just trying to see if I have anything here that might help Darkrai a little bit. Apologies if there's some buffering. Apparently, YouTube is unhappy with me today. If anybody does join the stream and it looks like crazy or something, let me know. I don't know why that's happening. Alright. Assault Vest. Just trying to see if there's anything in here that might be helpful to Darkrai. But he's pretty strong, like, anyway, so I guess maybe I'll just go into it and see how it goes first, and then if I get totally annihilated, I can try to problem solve after that. A cloth imbued with horrifyingly strong spiritual energy. I don't know. I guess I'll just give it to Darkrai. That doesn't really tell me a whole lot, but alright, I'll try it. Whoa, look at this whole little group that's chilling around me right now. That's so funny. Oh god, I'm sorry guys if the stream is super laggy, my bad. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That's so weird. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll troubleshoot it later and take a look. Hopefully it's not a hot mess. Alright. Not receiving enough video. I have no idea what that means. Alright, let's just try it. Look at these guys. Hello. That's so funny. I'm gonna go ahead and do this as a group. See how it goes first. I guess I should have looked at Darkrai's attack stats a little bit closer. I don't know what I have in terms of like defense, but like I said, this is just a 5-star Tera Raid, so who knows how this is gonna go, but oh my god, those guys are so noisy. We got a Charizard coming in to help us out. I want to say that's a... It looks like a Regigigas to me, but I could be completely wrong. These things are so loud. Waiting for Drake. I think I'll know if it's a bandwidth issue if I go into this Tera Raid and it starts lagging or something, or it like glitches. That'll probably let me know that it's my internet connection. Such a bummer. Not sure why that guy's not starting the Tera Raid. Bringing in reinforcements. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna start it because that guy did not accept the Tera Raid. Moment of truth, if the bandwidth allows. Seems to be running fine though. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, I feel like that's a... Oh, I guess he did. See, something weird is going on with my internet. So we're starting out of the gate with electric terrain. Ooh, I should have switched this out. I don't know if it's possible to put it to sleep, but I guess the attacks are pretty effective. Oh my. I think the problem was fixed. Now I'm seeing like the stream is excellent. So, wow, this thing is like strong for a 5-star Tera Raid. Look, like all of those other Pokemon, we've all fainted at one time. That's crazy. So, sneaky heavy hitter, I suppose. You can just see what happens when I try Hypnosis. Not that we even really have time. Hello! How are ya? Thanks for joining. How's your Friday afternoon, Miss Musk? Alright, that was... We gotta totally rethink that strategy. Okay, so let's think about what just happened. So we had an electric terrain go up. I'm almost wondering if I want to pull in Venusaur, because Venusaur did such a great job with the last Tera Raid, and we also have Sunny Day with Venusaur, so maybe I can combat that electric terrain. That would be so funny. There's a story. Oh, I wonder. And on our Ghastly Cards Instagram, doing well over here. Happy it's Friday. It's been a busy work week. All right, I'm gonna swap in Venusaur. That might not be. I also want to take a look at Gengar's attacks right now because Dark Pulse. So like kind of the same thing. So if I was to use a Ghost or a Dark Pokemon, I think I would probably have to get some defense up. But I just want to see what happens with Venusaur. Oh, that's awesome. John probably put a story up that I was going live. Alright, I already know that Venusaur is equipped for this. I'm working through a Tera Raid event this month. We have this Pokemon Iron Leaves, and then also after that, ooh, we have a Moltres. There's another Darkrai, so maybe I wasn't too far off trying to use Darkrai, but I'll just have to change some of the moves to make Darkrai more successful. That Moltres is awesome, but I figured they would swap him out for an Annihilate. I've got a sleepy Bjorn on my lap right now. He's taking his nap. Might be able to hear him snoring a little bit. Alright, take two. Trying out Venusaur. We have a good lineup here, but look at how awesome Walking Lake is. I just really want that Pokemon. Alright. So that's what happened. That electric terrain really just amplified all of its attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and put Sunny Day. Hopefully that'll clear up the electric terrain. Which it did not, and that's kind of funny. But now maybe if I use Solar Beam. Go ahead and see how this goes. Hello, Michael! Two of my favorite people in the chat right now. I think my YouTube thing must have fixed itself because it was telling me that there was not enough video and it was buffering or something, but it seems to be okay now. Let me know if you can hear me alright. You know, the music is kind of wildin' in this Tera Raid. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a tough one. Not too much over here. Got another Tera Raid event. And it's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. So, what are you guys up to? Anything fun planned for the weekend? Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. I got worried for a second because it was like, it's not gonna work. You're buffering. I was like, oh no. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the Tera Raid music gets like super. It's like hard rock. Just goes crazy. Gets really loud. Ooh, Fallout 3. Is that going to be on your stream tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.? What? You took a day off? That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I had to take the written driver's test for my car and motorcycle license. What? You had to retest for your license? Written driver's test. That's crazy. I would assume you would have to do that if you were renewing your license or something. Look at him, Darkrai, one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and just change out some of these moves because they did not do me any favors. Let's see what else I have. Nasty plot. The user stimulates its brain by thinking bad thoughts. Same. Sharply boosts the user's special attack stat. Opposing Pokemon are dragged into a world of total darkness that puts them to sleep. I don't know if that would work on this Iron Leaves, but every stat change among all the Pokemon engaged in battle. We actually passed. Study the test. Yeah, I feel like I would have to restudy all of the basic mechanics of it just so that you don't accidentally uh, answer something like how you would normally drive. Like, I don't know, turn right at a red light. And they're like, no, I don't know. I feel like I would miss something silly like that. You are randomly selected to retest. That's so weird. I mean, I kind of dig it because, I feel like maybe there's some, you know, quite older or, some drivers out there who maybe past the ability and need to retest, but Mrs. Moss, I would be in the same boat. The user makes a target to see a frightening mirage that inflicts damage equal to the user's level. So this one's a little more on the defense side. Disable. Sucker Punch. This is another dark one. Enables the user to attack first. This move fails if the target is not readying attack. I guess. So I'm going to take a look at what else I have. None of these are really, super helpful. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly where my mind went. Like maybe an older person. I support that because I feel like sometimes I'm like, how are you still driving? Like this is, a little crazy. All right. Harshly lowers its speed attack. This move enables the user to protect itself from all attacks. Confuse Ray might help us out here. The target is exposed to a sinister ray that causes confusion. This one might be, a bit helpful. Now this one might be really useful because trying to get this down. Don't want to use any psychic attacks considering it's a psychic Pokemon. Sludge Bomb would be good. Was he my dad? Imagine if our dad had to retake the test. Um, let's see. Terra Blast, it's always helpful. Unleashes its grudge on the move last used by the target, cutting 4 PP from it. Well, I'm definitely going to swap in, I think, Confuse Ray and possibly that Poison one down here, because I feel like that'll at least help. Poison Jab. I'm just going to go ahead and take out some of these like sleeping attacks because I don't, for some reason, I don't think that that's going to work here. And then I'll go back up and let's do Confuse Ray. Right. And then the last thing I want to do is take a look. I mean, I'm pretty maxed out in all of the different areas, so I don't think it's really quite a defense issue. It's more so like the Iron Leaves is just really strong because of the electric terrain that I put down. So last thing I'm going to do is just check out the items and see if maybe there's something that I overlooked down here. This is a 5-star Tera Raid. It really shouldn't be this hard, but it's like sneaky, very difficult. I think I might just swap out this for this Reaper cloth thing because I don't think that's actually doing anything. Alright. I'm going back in. Let's try this again. Also, funny story about renewing your registration. I think we can also do it online. And I totally got dinged for not having it. I was like a few months behind. So make sure you renew your registration before, because I had to do all of these things. I had to like go down to the courthouse and all this stuff. And it was just because my registration was like a couple months behind. So don't fall back on that. Oops. Oh, everybody's ready to go. Looks like we have a Hirayama, a Whalmer, maybe, and that awesome samurai-looking Pokemon that I don't recognize. So let's get to it. Hopefully it'll go a little bit smoother than last time. Yeah, Mrs. Musk, it was like such a pain. I was like, what? I have to go all the way down for this because it was a little, yeah, literally a couple months, like a few months. 3 to 5. By that I mean 5. It's like you don't get a notification. I wish they would like notify you. They'd be like, hey, you know, renew the registration like now. And I would just do it. But it's a tiny little sticker. Nobody looks at that. So I kind of overlooked it. Yes, that's exactly, like, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, you really saved the day on this one. Alright. So I'm gonna just go ahead and hit with this Poison Jab real quick, see if I can get Iron Leaves to get poisoned. Do it. Nope. We've got Swords Dance. So I think what's happening here is that Iron Leaves is doing everything to raise its attacks. So if I have to do this again. What was that? Someone just rocked that. Was that me? I don't think that was me. Let's see here. Energy has begun. Alright. Ooh, alright. I'm like curious. I'm gonna use this Confuse Ray again. I don't think that was me. Oh, it failed. Alright. So I need to find a way to bring down this Pokemon's attack. Because what's happening is it's making everyone faint, like right out of the gate. So even though it's only a 5-star Tera Raid, like its attacks are so strong that it's cutting down the time and then we have nothing left. If we all keep fainting, it's just running out of time. It's not that, you know, my Pokemon or the others' Pokemon are not strong enough to take it down. It's just that it's annihilating all of us before we can even do it. So alright. Let's see. Me too, Mrs. Muss. Like, even these little crystal things are so cool. Alright, what can I do to lower the attack stats? John says hi. I'm just maybe finishing, no, taking a break from work. I think it's still a little bit early for him to wrap up, but he is finishing it up, I think, hopefully. We're gonna go see some music, some live music tonight. That's why I jumped on a little bit early. Okay, let's look at this again. Mrs. Muss says, hi, John. He waved hi with food in his hand as he walked back into the office. Okay. I feel like we're close. I'm trying to think of a way that lowers the attack of the opposing Pokemon, because that's the only way. This one lowers the speed stat. Ooh, wait a minute. The user yells as if it's ranting about something random, which lowers the special attack stats of the opposing Pokemon. Maybe this is it. This could be a really helpful thing for the rest of the players. Because if that special attack stat keeps going nuts, then it's going to knock all of us out. So I think what I can do, I'm going to get rid of Shadow Ball for this because I have a few other attacks that are going to be helpful. And then we'll go in and try some Snarls, and maybe that'll save us from all getting knocked out quite so quickly. Because I think that's what's happening. I think Iron Leaves, though it's only a 5-star, it's boosting its own attack so much that there's no way that we can get through it. So we have a Walking Wake, we have Miraidon, both good options. A Goldango. I love Goldango. But it also always reminds me of Fandango. You guys remember that? Is that still a thing? You like order movie tickets through Fandango? Or did they rebrand? Oh, we're ready. Let's do this. I think that's what it was called. Fandango? I want to go see, I think I want to see that Civil War movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it or are thinking of it, but it seems like it's going to be a crazy one. Oh, my leg is falling asleep because of this puppy. Alright, Okay, okay. Stick to the plan. Who is that Pokemon? That bear that's standing up. Alright, Snarl. We're doing it. I'm just gonna hit it with a bunch of Snarls. See what I mean? It keeps using Swords Dance on top of Electric Terrain, on top of, like, all of these things, and I think that's why it's so hard. Damn, Snarl is actually, like, killing it right now. Okay, we'll take that. Tango is so cute. I'm just gonna keep trying to lower that special attack stat because okay. It's going better than it was before. But still, it's so hard. Alright, back in action. What was that? 4 Snarls. And now I'll do a Dark Pulse. See how that does. Not quite as effective. Still don't know. Nah, we're out. We're out of time. Why is this one so hard? It's just a 5-star. It shouldn't be this hard. I think Snarl was definitely a good attack move here. You gotta get those attack stats down. Trying to think of like how else I could do this. Alright. I'm gonna look one more time, see if there's anything else remaining in terms of attacks. I would like to stick with either Ghost or Dark moves, because that's playing to the weakness of a Psychic Tera Pokemon, right? But I think that kind of Calm Mind is always helpful. Quietly focuses its mind and calms its spirit to boost its special attacks. But it's not that we have like low special attack stats. It's just that the opposing Iron Leaves has such strong attacks. Oh no, your phone died. Welcome back. Let's see. I really don't think that there's anything else. So I'm gonna give it one more shot with Darkrai. And if not, maybe I'll switch to a Ghost type Pokemon and see how that goes. Bring in Gengar, maybe. Gengar's a great Ghost Pokemon. Maybe we could try that. Psychic. Because I don't think that there's anything really left here that's going to be able to take down the attack stats of Iron Leaves. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll try this one more time, and then who knows? Maybe it'll be like a bug Pokemon that comes out of the woodwork. Literally, because bugs come out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. One more time with Darkrai, and then I'll switch over my strategy elsewhere. I think that guy is a bug Pokemon. He kind of looks like a samurai. I wonder what his name is while I'm waiting for everybody else. I'm gonna look up his name. King Gambit is the name of that Pokemon. He is a dual type dark and steel Pokemon introduced in Generation 5, I think that is. So again, another dark Pokemon. I was thinking it was a bug. We got Skeledirge and then another one, another dark Pokemon. So I think this might be pretty decent. I would be very amazed if somebody was able to do this Tera Raid solo. Ooh, as I knock everything over. Alright, Snarl. Gotta get out of the gate and lower that attack stat of Iron Leaves. Skeledirge is an interesting choice. But I guess it's also a psychic Pokemon, so... Pokemon is sick. What? I like its, like, noises. Like, weird. Alright. Special attack. Not as bad. That's interesting. Alright. Back in it. Hopefully nobody else. I'm gonna just go ahead. Maybe I'll throw in a poison jab and we'll get lucky. Nope. Oh god, this thing is so strong. I wonder if there's anything that can cancel out that electric train, because I feel like that's where a lot of this power is coming from. It's just like impossible. What if you laid down a grassy train? I'm trying to think who's got that on my team. Just something to get that electric train off, because that, with that, and then also Swords Dance that it's been using, the attack stats are just like too much. So let's rethink this strategy. Which one of my Pokemon knows grassy terrain? I want to say it's not the map. Which of you? Did you guys hear that? Bjorn is snoring, like, super loud. I wonder if I can search it this way. Nope. Let's do this. I'm going to look at all of my grass type Pokemon. And see who may be strong enough. I can't remember, honestly, who I taught Grassy Terrain to. I know it's one of these guys. Oh, you know what? I think it might actually be Ogerpon. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna pull Ogerpon in. See how that goes. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, it's not a bug Pokemon, but maybe I can swap out the mask. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy save by Ogerpon. Of all the people, maybe it'll be Ogerpon. Just go ahead and swap out the mask real quick for rock type, fire type, or I thought there was a fourth. It's tough. It's tricky to figure out some of these strategies, I think. I guess we're gonna keep water. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Must, do you hear this dog like snoring so loud right now? My goodness. Alright. Might be crazy, but I'm gonna try Ogerpon. I'm like big confused right now why I don't see his grass. Smooth rock, damp rock. Ooh. Okay, if the terrain becomes grassy terrain, the holder will use the seed to boost its own defense stat. That might work as well. But it also is very strange that I'm gonna just go ahead and give it grassy seed because that might be the answer. Swapping out back into grassy form of Ogerpon, and this might help. There's so much defense opportunity here. Once I get that grassy terrain up, maybe I'll be able to boost my own defense stats. Grassy terrain also gives back HP to the Pokemon, so maybe that's the answer. Seems crazy. Sometimes it is. But maybe Ogerpon will be the quiet hero for iron moves. We got some dark Pokemon, looks like. Ooh. That Pokemon is cool. Bono. I don't know what Pokemon that is. Oh, what is that Pokemon? These modern Pokemon, I'm telling you. There's too many to know. I feel good about this. Yeah, I think that's why I like it so much. It's super colorful. Graphics are like, you know, cute, but also very interesting. Like, I think some of the Nintendo Switch games can tend to be very blocky, and this one is not like your standard sort of like, I don't know, like really boxy, blocky looking characters. Like, this is actually like, it's got some variation. It's tough not to with Pokemon. There's so many different types. Oh, alright. Grassy terrain. We can do this. Grassy seeds. Think grassy. You don't think you'll ever stream Fallout? Oh, okay. How so? Fallout. I feel like I don't know enough about Fallout. Can you do just like a one-person stream? Like, you stream it, it's a private stream party, and I'll join it. So I can watch. Alright. Think grassy thoughts. We got the defense. We got the defense! Alright, I'm kicking out grassy terrain right now. Why am I, like, so low? The angle of this is kind of off. Boom! Okay, there goes your electric terrain. So, hopefully that means that the electric terrain will stop feeding into the power of Iron Leaves. Okay, tough start. That grassy terrain is helping us out quite a bit, renewing some of the HP loss. Attack moves here are not going to be... Well, I didn't hate that. Alright. Go ahead and do a slam. Oof. This thing is so freaking strong. Alright. Grassy terrain is still up. We got people coming back in. We have a little bit of time left. So as long as none of us faint again, I'm gonna go ahead and do Ivy Cudgel. That makes total sense, Michael. It's a little bit more like wander around through the story. Oh my god, this thing. This is wild. Okay. Oh. I still think that went better than when I did it with Darkrai. Just getting that electric terrain out and having the extra HP go back to people, I think made it a little bit farther. But one thing I did notice is that my attack moves were not very strong. So, back to the drawing board. We do have Amazon Prime. You were really happy with the episodes of the Fallout show? There's a show? That's sweet. Yeah, definitely check that out. We are finishing up Dark right now on Netflix. I can't even explain it. It's kind of like a time travel show. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's pretty interesting. But once we finish that up, I'm sure John and I will be looking for something new. So I think Fallout would be pretty sweet as a show. Okay. Let me take a look. So low kick is not helping anybody. Slam, those ones are not that helpful. I wonder if there's something else. Fairy. Dark. Flings its held item at the target to attack. This moves power. Well, he's not... No, I don't want to fling the grassy seeds at him. Just throw grass seeds at the Pokemon. Let's see if there's anything else. We got a Psychic, that's Zen Headbutt. This user focuses its willpower to head and attacks its target. This may also make the target flinch. That's possible. Ground. Leaf Storm. Eh. Solar Beam takes too long. Lying on the ground, the user attacks the target. This move always goes first on grassy terrain. Power is pretty low on that one though. I'm looking for something that's like kind of a heavier hit. 50, 70, 60. Summon to damage all Pokemon except Rock. That might not be good. Sleep Talk. Grass Knot. Snares the target with grass and trips it. The heavier the target, the greater the move's power. I would say Iron Leaves is like a pretty heavy Pokemon. User lays a strap of spikes at the feet of the opposing team. That's ground. I mean, Giga Drain is always helpful. At least for like a slam. Probably don't need slam. It's a brand new show, one season out so far. Isn't that always a little bit nerve-wracking when there's only one season? You're like, you better make another one. I feel like sometimes I get super attached to the first season of a show, and then John's like, yep, that's all they made. And I'm like, what? What am I supposed to do now? Whoa. Leaf Storm? Just by reading that, the recoil from this move harshly lowers the user's special attack stat. Not the best, but maybe I'll try this one. So I guess I'm going in grass heavy. Think grassy thoughts. It's not a lot of variation, I know, but it's a little bit of support, a little bit of defense, and then there's that Leafy Cudgel thing. I think that's what it's called. That'll fire back at it. I'll see how this goes. You should definitely check out Dark. It's kind of, it's like, what is there? I think it's originally a German show. It's dubbed over with English. I want to say they're speaking German, pretty sure. But got super sucked into it. It's a really, really good show. You canceled cable? Sick. I love that. We don't have cable. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't really watch the news that often. I don't really watch anything that's not on like a streaming service, so I support that. What made you decide to ditch the cable? Probably similar reasons. Maybe you just didn't use it as much. Alright. Gonna go ahead, hit up grassy terrain. I have another idea. If this Overpond does not work, since Iron Leaves insists on using electric terrain, perhaps I will, if you can't beat him, join him, and I'll try Miraidon. What the heck, man? This thing is so strong, it's actually wild. Spectrum finally allows standalone internet, so I could finally go without. Isn't that, yeah, I know what you mean. For a long time, I feel like they were insisting that if you had internet, you also had cable. I think Xfinity did that to me for a while. We have CenturyLink as our internet, and they're also not that great, but crap, this is so hard. Alright, I'm gonna bring out this Leaf Storm. And it barely touched it. Oh, this is wild. Okay. I don't think that this whole grassy terrain is really enough. It helps with defense, but it's not helping to the point where I'm able to be strong enough. So. Alright. You sent me a text of your speed? 1 gig. Hasn't come in yet. I wonder if our internet has been a little weird today. CenturyLink is like, when we've had problems with Wi-Fi, and it's happened a few times, trying to get through to CenturyLink's like customer service is, you can't call them, and then like when you do call in, you basically talk over chat with someone. It's very strange. They've had John at his wit's end quite a few times. Oh, this dog is like radiating heat on my lap right now. Okay, that plan failed. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's check out Gengar. Support is trash no matter what. Yeah. I know, I don't think I've ever run into internet support that's quick and painless. Alright, checking the summary. We've got a Ghost. We have Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Destiny Bond, and Dream Eater. This is definitely going to have to change. Let's see here. I just want to take a look real quick. See what else. Okay. Lowers the special defense stat. Exposed to Sinister Ray that causes confusion. We used that one with Darkrai and it was helpful. So it's similar Venoshock. The user drenches the target in a special poisonous liquid. This move's power is doubled if the target is poisoned. Might be helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and teach this one and at least replace Dream Eater because Iron Leaves won't be sleeping. So Dream Eater is not exactly gonna help us. Shadow Claw, the user attacks by slashing the target with a sharp claw made of shadows. Heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Wait a minute. The user turns the target's strength against it, which is crucial when Iron Leaves is basically all attack strength. The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage this move inflicts. I'm gonna give that a try. And somehow I don't think that is possible to happen. The Pokemon that knocked it out will also faint. I really don't think so. But I'll keep it in there for now. I'm gonna take out Shadow Ball. It's not really doing us any favors. So we'll try Foul Play. Right out of the gate, I feel like, and then see how that goes. Big snores. Think ghostly thoughts. Think ghastly thoughts. Not Overpawn. Oh wait, I forgot to do one thing. Obviously Gengar is pretty low in level, and I think I've racked up quite a bit of these experience candies, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this on Gengar. Just bring him up as much as I can. Oh, that text just came through, Michael. What? Am I seeing that right? Your download speed is super high, as is the upload. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I would say whatever you just switched over to is really helpful, especially for you with your streaming. Anybody who catches this video later, go check out Mr. Michael Muss. He is an awesome streamer on YouTube. He is also my brother. He plays really cool PS5 games. Also has incredibly fast internet. Yeah, I think that speed on your internet is going to be, I think it might be something that we consider too, because our speed is pretty low, I would say. Well, not low, it's just like inconsistent. Alright, so let's do a few more. Hello. Let's bring Gengar up to level 100. Oh, we're almost there. Use a couple of rare candies to get him all the way up. And now we have a level 100 Gengar. Anything else in here? That might be helpful. An air balloon. Trying to think. This thick pair of glass slightly boosts the power of the other special moves. I'm gonna actually look up what this Reaper Cloth is supposed to do. Of course. Absolutely plugging your channel. You were the one who inspired me to do this as well. It's almost like we're siblings. Reaper Cloth. Okay, what the heck is a Reaper Cloth? Let's figure this out, because if this is going to be helpful. A type of held item introduced in generation blah blah blah. Dusclops. Okay, so that's not going to do anything for us. It's not for Gengar. I thought for a second that perhaps it was supposed to be for like a ghost Pokemon or like Gengar, because I think Gengar has sort of like a sad story, I think, in Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. So I was like, maybe he like holds this like it's like, you know. Thank you. Alright. Unremarkable Teacup. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything else that I can like land with him. But if nothing else, let's put on the Wise Glasses. Because why not? Okay. I'm going in. I would be pumped if Gengar is the answer here. Bjorn, you're taking up the whole couch, please. Awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out, Michael. And when this is over, I'll join your stream if you're still on. We'll just join streams back and forth. We get to hang out all day. But yeah, have fun tonight. Hopefully I somehow figure out this Iron Leaves. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Gengar. Hopefully the fact that it's a ghost Pokemon will mean that some of these like really heavy attacks by Iron Leaves won't affect him. I feel like a lot of these moves are physical moves, so. Awesome. Talk to you soon. Got this floppy dog on my lap right now. Him sleeping. Maybe a fuzz on you. Alright. Please work. If anybody joins and you have caught Iron Leaves, please let me know how you did it. Leave your Pokemon build and or who you used, because let's see, we started with Darkrai. Wasn't enough on the defense. Switched to Ogerpon of all Pokemon. Because the grassy terrain helped a bit, but still wasn't quite there. I've been seeing a lot of King Gambit, that Pokemon like in the far side there. I've seen a lot of people using him. I don't know if maybe that's a strategy that's floating around in the community right now, but alright, so I'm going to start out with foul play. What? That was a heavy hit. Alright. Yeah, this thing is already putting up its shield. I think I'm just gonna use foul play again. Yeah, that's, for not being terastallized, that's actually a pretty decent chunk up against a shield. There it is. This is so tough. It's almost like you have to you have to be able to like one hit it. This thing is crazy. I don't know if I can do this alone. If anybody joins the chat and you are playing right now, and you want to team up, let me know. I'm going to try again with Gengar, because I feel like that was probably the most successful in terms of damage inflicted on the target. But holy crap, this is a tough one. I'm trying to think of like other items. Maybe I can go track them down or something. Let me see here. Oh, interesting. Wise Glasses is the first thing that I have popped on here, which is what Gengar is holding. Wise Glasses drastically increases Gengar's special attack stat. No wonder why Foul Play was incredibly powerful. Shell Bell. Everybody loves the Shell Bell. I do not have a Shell Bell. Looks like there's 4 more rows here. There's a ton. There's a ton of options, but I'm glad I was on the right track. I wonder if my game just froze. I definitely hit my check mark. Did you guys see that? We'll just see. I think we need Miraidon to give its check mark. For some reason, I am like kind of stuck right now. There we go. Start it. Weird that my green check didn't show up. All right, attempt number 72. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, use your electric terrain. I honestly do like potentially the idea of using Miraidon. Start out with Iron Leaves. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay. And he's so strong. We all keep fainting. That's the issue. Is that none of us can stay alive long enough. I'm gonna just hit a Destiny Bond, just in case. Maybe he knocks me out with one. We're too late anyway. Do it. Oh, is it gonna work? Gengar fainted. Oh, it didn't work. I think maybe if I had seen that coming and I tried to use Destiny Bond, like, with more time left, I wonder if that would have worked. Or is, like, Destiny Bond not a thing in some of these Tera Raids? I'm not sure. I definitely want to experiment with it, though. I'm going to try Gengar one more time. At least one more time. I was not expecting this. All of the other Tera Raids, like, I swear this is, like, the hardest. These 5-star Tera Raids can really, like, nip ya. If I don't catch it tonight, I hope I do. If I don't catch it tonight, I'll definitely try to get into this maybe tomorrow morning. Wake up and jump on, because I don't want to miss catching this Pokemon. Clearly this is like a super strong Pokemon. And I also really want to take a shot at Walking Wake, so there's that. This Pokemon is so hard. I still can't get it. I've tried like 4 different Pokemon. I've tried 4 different strategies, and it's not working. Alright. Waiting for a Mia Rain. Oh, sorry. What is this person doing with this walking wake? Annihilate, and then I don't recognize that small Pokemon. Looks like a cutie. I'm gonna drink some more of this monster. Okay. This guy's got 20 seconds left. Oh, last minute switch. Okay. What? That's crazy. 1 second to go, and they accepted. All right. Actually, seeing that shiny Pokemon, I kind of wonder how Lucario, my shiny Lucario, would do here. I'm just like throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. But I'll try one more time with Gengar, and then maybe make a switch to something else. Go ahead and start out with Foul Play. What is that little turtle Pokemon? It's so cute. Holy crap. This thing is like... Psyblade is just absolutely annihilating me. Someone used an Earthquake, it looks like. Interesting choice. I'm gonna try this Venoshock. Oh, sweet. It just disabled its Psyblade? Oh, okay. What's frustrating is you can't even get to the point where you can terrestrialize because this thing is so strong. None of us can stay alive long enough. Okay. This is crazy hard. I don't understand. All right. I'm gonna just like quickly, I know it seems crazy, but I'm gonna quickly cruise Lucario's stats. So we're Steel and a fighting Pokemon. I don't know. I'm gonna just give it a... Oops. I'm gonna give it a shot. He's a shiny. Maybe I can do something about those special defense stats. See if I have anything in here that may help. Sandstorm. Darn, it's snoring so loud. This root boosts the amount actually. No, because I want to be able to use Sword Stance. So... there's really not much here. Looks like he's holding... Wait, what is he holding? Oh, it's a metal coat. What does metal coat do again? I'm curious. I at some point put a metal coat Pokemon. Special metallic coating that boosts the power of the holder's steel type. Good to know. Alright, we're gonna try with Lucario. I don't know. At this point, it's definitely not a bug or a ghost or a psychic Pokemon, but this is such like a intense Pokemon that I want to make sure. Look, there's a couple Ogre-Pons. People using that. It's interesting because someone is doing the grassy type and somebody is doing the Cornerstone mask. There's a Sylveon. Not a bad idea. Let's just see how this goes. I hope that one of those Ogre-Pons will use a grassy terrain, take out some of that attack. Go ahead and use Sword Stance. Not very effective. Do it again. One more time. If I have a little bit of extra wiggle room, I might as well try to get the attack stats up. Mega Horn. Again, not very effective. Very interesting. And then... what? Wait a minute. Alright, go ahead and use Flash Cannon. What? Oh my god. There's just no chance. There's no chance with people fainting this often. And that did nothing. Alright. Positives of Lucario. Less susceptible to some of these attacks. And we're already out of time. It's kind of interesting. freeze the Pokemon, then it can't attack you. Might be onto something. I'm gonna give it one more go. Been playing for a while now. The Iron Leaves is tough. If anybody sees this later and you've had a successful build for Iron Leaves, let me know. I'm gonna try to stream again, maybe tomorrow, to keep playing on this. But man, this Tera Raid, I was thinking a 5-star Tera Raid would just be a walk in the park. But it's been a lot more difficult than I was truly expecting. So, the one thing I do want to do is swap out Aura Sphere, maybe put something in that's more steel based, because that seemed to be working pretty well. See what else I have. I honestly don't have that many. Dark Pulse. Crunch. Let's see here. Fires a beam of steel that is collected from its entire body. Let's see. So it's basically between this steel beam and then potentially using Dark Pulse, because I think I'm going to opt for Dark Pulse. Okay. Try this again. I think. Last attempt of the night. For now. I might even do some additional research. See if maybe there's some other people who have builds that worked for Iron Leaves in between now and when I play next. So hopefully it'll go a little more smoother. We got a Gengar coming in. I'm gonna wait for potentially a 4th person. There we go. Is that Thunder or is that our neighbors? Ooh, an Umbreon. Umbreon. Hopefully they play with it. Hopefully they do the Tera Raid with it. Nope. He switched to a Tyranitar, I think. Okay. Last shot of the evening. Some big boys. Okay. I'm gonna try to start with Ice Punch and hopefully freeze the Iron Leaves for a little while. So we can get some damage in before he starts absolutely knocking us out. he's got a sandstorm going, which is not good for me. That ice punch did not help. Try again. Please, man. One more time. Please freeze. Yes! No, it didn't work. Okay. And that side blade killed me. Okay. And Gengar's out. This is so intense. Alright, Lucario. I can Terrastalize. There's no time though. Okay. Said iron leaves. Alright. Damn, this is a really hard one. Womp womp. Yeah, I think we've got a thunderstorm rolling through here. It's pretty crazy. But alright, that's such a bummer. I guess this was, you know, decent first attempt. Learned a few things about this Iron Leaves. The attack moves are just crazy on this 5-star. So, I'm going to go back to the drawing board, hopefully jump back on tomorrow. I don't want to miss this event, and I definitely want to catch these Iron Leaves, and then hopefully take a shot at Walking Wake as well. So, I'm going to sign off a little bit early this Friday evening. Sean and I have some live music to go check out, so we are going to go have ourselves a night, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to jump back on and take another shot at this. Lucario is definitely a step in the right direction, oddly, because it wasn't a ghost or a dark Pokemon. Saw a lot of people using, dark Pokemon, obviously. So I'm going to do a little bit of reading, check out what people are doing in the community, see if there's a more clear path that maybe I'm missing. But, yeah, always an exciting night, Friday night in Paldea. Thank you so much to the people who jumped in to say hi. And I will hopefully see you guys at some point over the weekend. I would love to do some more TCG. We opened Paldean Fates on our last stream, what was that, Saturday? Last Saturday, but yeah, for now, just really trying to jump on these Tera Raid events. There's also a shiny event going on that I mentioned earlier. Maybe I'll get myself a shiny Pokemon at some point over the weekend as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.